Chris Simmons from BPSI here. He's one of our panelists at today's conference. So, Chris, how did you find value in coming out to today's conference being a panelist?
Well, I'm always a fan of these sorts of conferences and talking to businesses, so I'll never pass up one of those opportunities. But specifically for GVF TMA, you're in a very interesting spot in the country. Pennsylvania has a number of transportation issues that they've been out front on, and Philadelphia itself has a number of issues, so I thought it was good to come not only to speak of the national issue, but also to hear a little bit more about what's going on locally.
So, you're involved with GVF TMA. What do you think we're most notable for from your experience with us?
Nationally, competence. I have yet to meet someone from GVF that I hadn't thought was phenomenal, and that's a really impressive thing to see. You see a lot of organizations where people are trying and pedaling really hard and are having difficulty keeping up with everything that's being thrown at them from a TMA perspective. You guys keep up every time. It's phenomenal to work with you guys.
It's great to hear. Thank you. And lastly, what do you feel is the most important transportation concern on a regional level as well as a national level? The regional, you're from Michigan, so what's going on in your state?
Well, surprisingly enough, I think the regional issue in Michigan is no different than the one in Pennsylvania. There's a specific issue going on with local sales tax revenue to be able to support transportation initiatives. So from whether it's Michigan, whether it's Pennsylvania, I can name 5 other states just sitting here, but the ability to raise local funds to match the available federal funds is an issue now, and it's only going to be more of an issue over the next 2 years.
And that's good as well as local level as well as national level.
National level, I think that's even the bigger untalked about issue is we can provide money at the federal level for Congress, especially when they can print money. But if you have no ability at the local level to raise the revenue to match the federal funds, it does you no good because then they're not accessible. So I think from an overall perspective, I think Tim O'Neill's line was all politics is local. That makes sense in the transportation area too. It really is what monies are you raising locally, and then how can they be best used to match the available federal funds and other funds that are.
All right, great. Thank you, Chris.